A Como vs Bologna prediction, team news, lineups preview. Como finally return home on Saturday afternoon, as they welcome Bologna to Stadio Giuseppe Sinigaglia, with both teams still seeking a first Serie A win of the season. The hosts have played their first 4 games of the campaign on the road while their stadium was brought up to top-flight standards. Now, Champions League-bound opponents visit their lakeside headquarters. Match preview. Starting off with elimination from the Coppa Italia at the hands of Serie B side Sampdoria, Como have not enjoyed their road trip around Italy since the start of their 2024-25 campaign. Having been promoted from the second tier last season, the Lombardy club had to renovate Stadio Sinigaglia during the summer, so each of their first 3 league games were also played away from home. After a 1-0 defeat to Udinese just before the international break, Como have collected just 1 point so far, and it will come as a relief that they can now play at home for the first time in Serie A since 2003. Last year, the Lariani recorded 12 wins and only 2 losses from 19 league matches on home turf, but they must step up a level in terms of opposition this season. With his side sitting bottom of the early Serie A standings, coach Cesc Fabregas will be keen to end an unwanted streak in Como's top-flight history. They have failed to win the opening home fixture in any of their last 10 Serie A campaigns. Bologna last met Saturday's hosts in the top flight some 21 years ago, suffering a 5-1 defeat at Stadio Sinigaglia, which can be considered a bogey ground for the Rossoblu. They have played more Serie A away games against Como without winning than against any other club. A record of 7 defeats from 9 previous visits makes for grim reading, and Vincenzo Italiano's current side will be under pressure to finally end that trend, having made a slow start to the new season. Last year's surprise package, finishing 5th under former boss Thiago Motta, Bologna have proved unable to continue in the same vein since Italiano took charge in the summer. Between disappointing home draws against Udinese and Empoli, the Emilian club were beaten 3-0 by Napoli, so stretching back to the end of last season they have won just one of their last 8 games. Since April, no team has drawn more Serie A matches 7 out of 12, and the momentum that carried Motta's side into Europe's top club competition seems to have been squandered. Having previously participated in the European Cup many decades ago, Bologna will make their Champions League debut next week, when welcoming Shakhtar Donetsk to Stadio dall'Era. First, though, they must aim to get off the mark with a win in Serie A. Team news. Once again, Cesc Fabregas will be without Como's most high-profile signing of a busy summer in the transfer market, as Rafael Varane joins midfielder Daniele Baselli on the sidelines. One of several players competing for a place in the final third, Simone Verdi scored 16 times in 62 Serie A appearances for Bologna, reaching double figures for both goals 10 and assists 10 in 2017-18, however, he is most likely to start on the bench against his old club. Another man experiencing a decline in fortunes, Andrea Bellotti, has not scored a single goal in his last 11 league games against Bologna, having previously netted his first Serie A hat-trick against them back in 2016. He has yet to find the net for his new club either, following fruitless spells with Roma and Fiorentina. Similarly, no player has had more shots without scoring this season than Bologna's Santiago Castro, 10, of which only 2 have hit the target. Therefore, Vincenzo Italiano could consider bringing Tejas Dalinga into the visitors' starting 11, with Riccardo Orsolini and Jesper Karlsson in support. Swiss winger Dan Doy is still struggling with a thigh injury. Furthermore, summer signings Emile Home ankle and Nicolo Cambiaghi knee join Usama El Azouzi, also knee, and long-term absentee Lewis Ferguson ACL in the treatment room. Como possible starting lineup: Reina, Iovine, Kempf, Docena, Moreno, Mazzatelli, Roberto, Strefezza, Catrone, D'Acunha, Bellotti. Bologna possible starting lineup: Skorupski, Posch, Bukima, Casale, Miranda, Freuler, Abischer, Orsolini, Fabian, Karlsson, Dalinga. We say, Como 0-1 Bologna. With only 3 goals between them so far, neither side has been able to replicate last season's form in the final third. So one moment of magic or madness could decide the outcome. Vincenzo Italiano's greater experience at the top level could see Cesc Fabregas and co. defeated again, leaving cash-rich Como rock bottom of Serie A. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.